Hey guys, so I made a post that said to ask me a question, and the first question I got in my inbox, I would make a video talking about it. So the first person to put a question in my inbox was from Night Becomes Me, who asked, if you had the chance, would you leave your life, fly to New Zealand, and live in Matamata as a hobbit for one whole year with no technology? Yes, I would. I know it sounds crazy, but I've always kind of liked the idea of no technology, even though I love Tumblr. I wouldn't want to be alone. Obviously, I'd want to have people there with me that I like and that would be willing to, live as hobbits with me too. So that would be hopefully like a thing in it, to have people with me that I would enjoy to be with. Like when I was younger, I used to dress up in long skirts and like wear peasant tops and like wash dishes by hand and like light candles for light when the power was not out. And I just always kind of like that. And when I first read Thoreau, and how he lived out in the woods for he built a cabin and he just lived off the land for a year. I would love to do something like that. I think that one of the problems with the world today is that we've um, gotten away from nature and the earth, and that's a huge thing with hobbits. Is they believe in the land and they believe that in just a simple life. And I really like that because I think that you can start to forget about yourself in the world today. You can start to like lose yourself in all the technology and all this stuff that's around. But I think to be able to just, go there to somewhere so beautiful, and I've like my goal is to live in a hobbit hole. Like that's the goal of my life. Like I don't care if I have technology in it or not, but someday I want to live in a hobbit hole, and hopefully I can find a man that will want to marry me that will also want to live in a hobbit hole, because that would make my life so much easier and I wouldn't have to be alone. Um, but yeah, that's what I would want to do. I would definitely do that, and I would probably want to stay there for after a year because I just think it's a really cool idea, and I think it's important to get back to nature. I think that if everybody just lived a little bit like a hobbit, just enjoyed life, ate food, and didn't care if it made you fat or something, and you spent time with your friends and family, and you appreciated the earth, and you appreciated your house, and you just appreciated a simple life, I think that the world would be a lot better of a place, even if you were like 1/10 more like a hobbit than you are right now. If everybody in the world lived slightly more like a hobbit, the world would be like 20 times better, in my opinion. So definitely, I would definitely live in a hobbit hole in New Zealand for a year without technology, and once the year is up, I would get a computer and talk about it, and then continue to live there. So yeah. Thanks for the question.